Hiya, Amy here, and I have a quick and simple card to share with you. This is a way to clean your brushes while making a card. I'm going to be using this brand new summer flower stencil from A Colorful Life Designs. I have an A2 size card base of 110-pound cardstock. I have my blending brushes and some mini blending brushes, and that's it. I'm not even going to bust out any ink pads because that's where I'm going to multitask. I'm going to clean my brushes while simultaneously make this card. So here's a photo of the card that I'm going to make for you today. It came together super quickly. It's single layer. I'm working directly on the card base, and I'm just lining up this gorgeous stencil on top of my Wendy Vecchi Make Art Station, and I'm holding it down with the magnets. And you can see here I'm using my Bitty Bunny blending brushes. Now these are the mini version of blending brushes from the Rabbit Hole Designs. The larger ones that I use are also from them, but these are both available in the shop. Even the larger ones are back in stock now, so if you want to check those out. I will link all the products that I used in the video description box below, but as you can see, I'm literally just cleaning my blending brushes while simultaneously making a card. So if you've watched my other videos, you'll probably see that I have blending brushes designated for each color family. I usually have about 10 of each, so you know, the colors of the rainbow plus pink, and usually one for brown and one for black. And I've done the same thing here with my mini blending brushes. But you can see with these little ones, I'm really able to get into these little fine nooks and crannies. On this stencil, you could absolutely use blending foams, or if you have finger daubers, or even the full-size brushes will work too. You'll see here I'm just pulling those in as well, just to kind of lay down a little bit heavier ink, because I think I have a little bit more residual ink left on the bigger ones than I do on the little ones. But in general, I don't clean my brushes as I go. I just kind of leave the ink on there, knowing that I'm going to come back to it at some point for, you know, more of a pastel, subtle sort of blend like I'm getting here. You can absolutely clean them in between, but I just find that this works out well for me, and I don't end up wasting any of the ink. The only situations where I might really try and kind of rub off some ink before I use it is if I'm using a really light color, or if I really want to stay true to the color on the ink pad. But otherwise, this practice works great for me, and every once in a while I can just go through and make a quick and easy card like this by just using my residual ink left over. So here I'm going to remove the magnets and show you the great reveal. And I just love this stencil. I think it's so great. Everything's kind of spaced out a little bit, so it makes it easy to kind of, you know, get the separation of color. But it's still cohesive enough and gives you that nice, easy layout for a card. So here I'm shopping my sentiment book. These are baseball card pockets, like protector sheets, and this is how I store my die cut sentiments. I have one of these books for my sentiments and one for my critters and like Copic colored little animals and whatnot. So I'm just kind of flipping through and seeing what my options are here. I'm liking these Pink Fresh. These are Perfect Sentiments by Pink Fresh. I do have a video where I showcase those and how you can also pop them up with some foam die cuts as well. But here I'm just going to use my tweezers and some Barely Art liquid glue in this fine point, if I can get it unclogged here with the needle. But I'm just going to lay some liquid glue down onto the back of this sentiment, and I'm not even going to pop it up with dimension. This is really clean and simple. It's super flat. It'll be easy to ship, not much bulk, but it's certainly got the prettiness. It's not lacking anything, in my opinion. So if you need some quick and easy card ideas, then maybe just, you know, use up some of your residual ink and clean your blending brushes while making a card. So here I'm just using, it's like the Michaels equivalent of Stickles. I just wanted to give it a little something else. I didn't want to add bulk, but I wanted to give it a little something unexpected. So this is like a iridescent glittery Stickles sort of medium, and I'm just kind of going on the right side of the inside of these blooms, and that's going to finish my card. It's really clean and simple, and it fits the bill, and I clean my brushes, so win-win, right? Anyway, let me know in the comments, do you clean your blending brushes every time you use them, or do you just kind of leave it for future use like I do. Let me know in the comments. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you. Have a great day. Bye.